All right, can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Welcome to another live. We're going. Oh, fucking hell, you guys cannot hear me, can you? Audio. Good. All right, hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me now? That is my bad. That is totally my bad. Can you guys hear me? Alrighty. We have a few problem statements for today. We basically have to fix a few things which I feel can be fixed via either AI or some ad hoc solutions. So today we will try to figure that out. Why are we doing this? I think the easiest reason to do this is because the best way you learn something is by building projects. Oh, echo in the YouTube live. Now that I can fix that very quickly because let's see. Oh, of course there's echo. How about now? Mic testing 1 2 3. Is it better? That's not bad. I had two mics connected. I think it should be fixed now. But tell me if it isn't. Alrighty. Cool. As I was saying. Okay, right. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we will be coding. I don't think there's much else to do. There's just one more thing I need to discuss, which happened today, which is an interesting finding. How many of you have crypto and how many of you keep it in Ledger? Because if you do, there is some news for you today. Ledger has been compromised, apparently. I don't know how many of you have heard of Ledger. It's basically a place where people keep their crypto. How many of us know what a ledger is? How do you create a poll here? Poll. Do you know what a ledger is? Yes, no, there we go. So there's this thing called as a ledger where people tend to keep their private. I can just show you. Just 1 second. Oh, there you go. Found it. That's my bad. Alrighty. You guys know what this is? This is basically supposed to be, basically a very fancy thing where you keep your private keys, and if you have this, does not matter. Oh, CTC. Yeah, I was saying, if you have this, does not matter, if you're using a wallet like this or a wallet like this, your crypto is basically secure. No one can, even if your browser is compromised, you're good, because this is where the final signature happens from. But apparently, they had a vulnerability today, and there are some speculations as to who did it. But as long as you did not connect your ledger to any wallet today, you'd be fine. Okay, that's the only news I wanted to cover. Not that this has become a news channel. Let's get into the problem statement, the thing that I need to fix before tomorrow. This is the problem statement. We have a website where we upload courses or whatever content, and the problem is these have to be generated by hand. So anytime there is a class that ends, I have to go into Canva. So this is like a template that I've created, and I have to edit this week 1, whatever. I have to take a screenshot. I have to go to S3. I have to upload this. And then I start the video pipeline. The video pipeline is pretty much sorted. It does 10 different things. For example, it transcodes the video. It generates the subtitles. It generates these segments. Segments are a little shaky at the moment, but a few things have been automated. Let me pick. Oh, you guys can't see it. Anyways, I'm screen sharing. A few things have been automated here. The one thing that has not been automated is how to generate a thumbnail. And this is where I feel AI has a pretty common use case. I think every time I'm uploading a video, which has been like a lot of videos recently, this is where most of my time goes. Other than that, I just run a command and it does everything that's needed. So I really need to automate this today. If anyone has any ideas, that would be great. If not, then we will figure it out as we go. Let's see. How do I stop the poll? End poll. There we go. Please make a Web3 cohort. We will see. But until then, what is the problem statement? Given a title, generate a thumbnail like this. Has anyone done this before? I have a few. Oh, sorry, I'm not sharing my screen, am I? There we go. Has anyone done this? Has anyone tried auto-generating a thumbnail? I don't think there's an easy way to do it. I can think of one very easy way, which is you use something like FFmpeg to take a screenshot. We're already doing that. Where's my pen? We have an MP4 video. Take a random screenshot, add a title on top, and you have like a thumbnail to work with. That is one way to do it. This is probably our fallback for today. If nothing happens, I'm going to write a command using FFmpeg to, given the input.mp4 video, extracts a screenshot, any random screenshot, doesn't matter what, add some title on top, and you have a thumbnail. This is good enough, if I'm being honest. This will take away a lot of pain of, creating these by hand and putting them in S3 and then adding them somewhere. Or the other way is AI. So that is what I'm excited to explore today. Which is, text to speech is fairly common. FFmpeg is the best, but again, FFmpeg isn't, fancy. The thumbnails will look very similar, and I doubt it will be able to take a screenshot at a right time. You might need to fine tune a diffusion model. Not sure though. Exactly what I was thinking. Most sort of AI models, for example, even like whatever these guys have. Let's see. Let's not share my ChatGPT history. Let me sign in here. How many of you have heard of Ideogram? This is a startup apparently by, and one of the people here is an IIT Bombay junior, as in like 1 year younger to me. He's one of the co-founders, and the startup is doing pretty well. This lets you do text to image. So for example, screen thumbnail for a video of mine titled JavaScript Basics. This is one way to do it. I don't think they expose an API. If they do, then this might be it, because their results are much better than any place else I've seen, even like whatever OpenAI has. How do you cancel S3 free subscription? Currently I'm high. Still tell me. How do you cancel S3 subscription? I mean, just delete all your buckets and you're sorted, right? You don't have to pay. Again, I'm sharing the wrong screen. Okay, how do I delete my ChatGPT history? Okay, there we go. All right, let's see what. So this gave us a pretty ugly response. Photorealistic. Give me an image for this. I'm assuming. Oh shoot. This I'm assuming has an API, so I can probably just hook this up into our system. I'm just not sure of the results. And then lastly, there's something called Replicate, which aggregates a bunch of these models. This is something I was trying before the class, which might be the way to go if I'm being honest. But again, results here were pretty bad. Let me show you what I was looking at. So Replicate has like a few models in a single place. They expose them via an API or even like through this browser interface. I tried a few examples here, nothing too promising if I'm being honest. This is not bad actually. Fucking this is pretty good. Okay, do they have an API? What's their model called? I keep forgetting. DALL-E API. Okay, that sounds like that might do it over. Well, this might be a smaller stream than I was hoping for. Let's see. Doesn't have public key, so it's fine. Let me still not share my screen. So 1 second. Abhi hoga the kind. Yeah, that was my public key. It's all good. You can do whatever you want with it. Nothing bad would happen. If you did not see it, even better. ठीक है जी. Now, let's try to run this curl command. And it says invalid authorization header. I need to give it the right OpenAPI key, which again, I'll have to stop sharing my screen for this. This is very confusing. If I'm being honest, I'm going to share something bad here, even though this is not my work laptop. But still, I feel like as I type, I'm going to share the screen at some wrong point. Okay. Export. Just give me a second, guys. I will be with you very soon. Until then, listen to a Punjabi song. If my internet works. Just 1 second. It's very loud. Okay, I think we're good. So in the last few seconds, I did something. I basically added my OpenAPI key as an environment variable in this shell. And now I think I can run this command. It seems to be working. And if I'm being honest, this probably does what we wanted to do. Is there anything else that you guys were thinking of? I don't have LazyVim here because song name is Reej Dildi by, this is Upkar Sandhu. Someone from Cohort 1 got an internship in OpenAI. A few people were saying it. It felt like it was not legit. I'm not sure. So I've seen the Twitter. I'm unsure if he has gotten it. I think he's aiming for it. I don't think he has gotten it. That would be nice if he would have gotten an internship. I'll just call him on the channel right now, but I'm unsure. I will verify and then we can call him if that's the case. All right. I know Hitesh. I'm not sure if that's true though. I've taken a course and, oh, never mind. I'm getting distracted here. Let's see what we did. Okay, you guys can see my screen. Let me go to a different folder here. Experiments. This is a new laptop. All right. If this works, this is like very simple for me to add. Then we'll have to figure something else to do. I'll try it for a few prompts, and if it gives decent results, then we're good. Cliche question, but let me also pop this chat out and put it on the stream. Window. Now comes the most difficult bit. Trying to find, oh, there you go. That was not too difficult. All right. Cool. Midjourney, do they have an API? I think they make it very difficult to, interact with the model. I think they're releasing a website now. I don't think they have an API. I could be wrong. If that is the case, let me know. Okay, there we go. Windows.net. Okay, this was a cat. Okay. Let's try it for a few, class. Exactly what I said a few seconds ago. Sorry guys, I have to revoke my OpenAPI key. I shared my OpenAPI secret as expected. delete. Done. And delete. All right. Cool. We're back at it again. My bad here. I shared my OpenAPI key by mistake when I opened Visual Studio Code here. You can now see whatever you want. This is actually written by someone in the cohort. This lets us do basically chapter generation using the OpenAPI, whatever you want to call it, like Python module, and subtitle generation using Whisper. So this is what I've put in my video pipeline where I upload the video. This extracts the subtitles for it. This extracts the chapters for it. And in the single pipeline, everything happens together. Here is where I want to now add the thumbnail generation logic. And I shared this file by mistake, which had my OpenAPI key, which I have now revoked. And I've created a new one, which you guys can see, but like only partially. And I forgot to copy it, so I'll have to create a new one. Final 2. Copy. All right, let me export it. This new laptop. Export OpenAI API key equal to there we go. Cool, we're sorted. I've re-exported my API key here. I am able to hit OpenAPI. I'm able to get back responses. Now I need to do a few things. One, I need to change the dimensions of the output. They need to be the standard, 16:9. So let's see. Let's create a new file here. Let's replace the prompt with one of the titles for our videos. Bash and terminal sounds pretty good. Bash and terminal. Photorealistic class thumbnail for bash and terminal. That looks good. If this works, then we'll just integrate it. Incorrect API key provided. I thought I exported the right one. Nope. We will create a new one. We will export it. Seems to be working. Let's try it for our prompt. Eesh, that's okay, I guess. I mean, this works. If I'm being honest, it's much better than what we have currently. So I'm just going to proceed with this. We can improve upon it if need be. This will be 1024, whatever that is. Okay, looking at chat. How do I look at chat is the question. Oh, never mind. This happened very quickly. Oh, needs to be one of these. Okay. Huh. That's the one we need to go with then. Can you guys see the screen? Yeah, you can. All right. Going to look at chat now. Where is it? Cliche question, but would you still suggest web dev to someone in their first year? Why not? How else will you learn? Brother, why are you making AI with AI, please? What are you making with AI? So right now I'm just adding a new, if it would work, I'm trying to add a new, what do you call it? Thumbnail sort of generator thingy, invalid size. Why is this an invalid size? To the website. So anytime I upload a video, the thumbnail for it is generated automatically. Best way to run Stable Diffusion, cloud or local. If you have a good machine, local is fine. I have tried many times, failed, and then used the cloud. New laptop specs. This is this is not a new laptop. It's just a company laptop from 2 years ago. The company that I used, the 4CR company, basically. Funny story about this one is I had this laptop, they sent it to me basically, and then after I left the company, they wanted me to send it back, but you can't send back laptops from India for some reason, so I just got this for a very cheap price of $500 USDC because I wasn't even able to like send money outside, so I sent the money to the company's USDC address. Funny thing about that company had raised close to 100 mil, and they had 30 million in USDC in Coinbase, thankfully, not in FTX, but if they had it in FTX, then boom, they would have blessed their company. This was, what are my specs of, one second. Let me, I think I can share this. So 64 GB memory, M1 Max, 2021. So it's an old laptop, it's not a new laptop, it's just been on the sidelines for a while now. I'm just using this as the primary store for the course, basically. The thing that I'm making right now is, this is my other laptop, if you guys can see. This other laptop is also the same specs, by the way. This other one is where I teach, create the video. Once the video is done, I want to send that video over to this laptop, and this laptop takes care of everything. Number 1, backing it up here. Number 2, transcoding. Number 3, subtitle generation. Number 4, uploading, all these things. So that is the system I'm trying to create, and that's why I basically brought up this new laptop. Why, Harkirat? Why did you do this? Why did you not do it on an EC2 machine? Because EC2 machines are expensive. I need to bring up an EC2 machine every time I'm uploading a video, so that's hard. All right. Your real life speed is 2x. Is that speaking speed or typing speed? Can you sponsor me a laptop? I will sponsor laptops, not right now though. At end of year, whatever extra money is remaining from, the pool of sort of money that I know I don't want to use, or, if I do a sponsor deal, which I've never done, but if I do one, all the money that comes from there will go into laptops. But like sponsored deals are like very low balled. I've talked a few times, it's not low ball. It's good. It's like $5,000. And if I can make $5,000 and just buy probably $5,000 laptops, I think it's win-win. All right. Add emotions, brother. Your AI. Any tips for starting to learn blockchain? 3 roadmap videos I have. They're very overview. The last one is very high-level overview of where you should work. So I'd start there and then, go from there. All right. Time to see what's up here. What its size? I thought the size that I gave it was, from its own recommendations, but let's see. One of this thing. Let's try that. What was the other one? Come on. What am I missing? Someone please tell me in chat. You're asking so many questions. Help me out here. And do I need to change the model or something? Where are the questions? Let me just hide the chat as well. I think that you're seeing 2 chats here. What am I missing here? Oh, there you go. I'm not missing anything. Oh, that's because 10241. What are the dimensions I can pass here? Can someone try this out on their side? Not accepted, recommended, lol. I don't know what that means. Bhaiya, can I stop myself from thinking about computer technology nowadays? Above my understanding. Not sure I understand that question either. I've taken your course, proof, experience, verify, open source, anything would be suggest. So what would you suggest for me to do? Best way to start is build your own projects or look at other people's projects. Seems like chat is not going to be super helpful today. So I'm going to Google the error and go from there. I do have 2 of these. What was it? 576. It's not one of these. Give me some time to figure things out here, guys. Interesting. I might have to use this because our code base is in Node.js. Glad to see they have like a Node.js, whatever, library. What are the dimensions this guy supports? Let's see if someone in chat has any response. It's not about the small size. It needs to be, horizontal. It doesn't need to be square. That's the issue. Can you create a video where you show how to make an open source contribution start to end? Probably in a live video. I know square dimensions would work. I need it to be non-square. I need it to be, 16:9. Can you create a video to show us how to make an open source contribution? I have a few. I should probably make a new one. It's been a while since we've done one of those on the channel. Chat is no help again. 1080 by 1080. I don't want square pictures though. All right, I'll just have to figure this out myself, it seems. I sleep at around 2. Whoever asked that question. Let me open chat here on the side. Kya kare? Let's create a new project, call it thumbnail generator. Eventually merge it here. Don't ask me why I'm using VS Code. It's just a new machine and I will figure it out. All right, terminal, new terminal, npm init -y. I'm using an outdated model DALL-E 3. Okay, that's helpful. How do I change the model? That is super helpful. Let's see. DALL-E 3. Shoot. Where did that file go? Open. There we go. I'm assuming this is it. This might be it. Thank you, sir. This was by, I remember the thumbnail. I think this was Rakshit. Yeah. Thank you, Rakshit. Let's see if this works. Okay, there we go. Oh. Express deep dive. I don't hate this. This is pretty good. Only thing is it's, Putha. So let's make it Siddha. First one needs to be bigger. So we'll take this. This might be it. Takes a really long time. Okay, opening chat until then. What extra do I need? Oh, too many BCA student questions. Okay. Haha. That's okay. That's not bad. I mean, this works for now. We can just optimize it later on. But this is like, I think this will look pretty good on the website. So, this is good. Let's integrate it. Let's write a function in Node.js that does the same thing. And then I'll probably hide the main transcoder code here and integrate it later on. Any questions until now? Do you guys understand what is happening? This is how I learn any new technology, by the way, so people who are asking. I am not using a mechanical keyboard right now, but this is the mechanical keyboard that I have. It's, there you go. If you can read, let me just make it slightly bigger. Rakshit has another suggestion that I'll look at because Rakshit's suggestions are super helpful. Let's see. What is Rakshit saying? Wait. Add more details to the prompt. DALL-E is different from Midjourney. Prompt it like you're talking to a human. Tell it you have text on the image, make it minimalistic. All right. Revise prompt. Generate a photorealistic image for the class thumbnail. Okay, there you go. I think they gave us something. Let's try it out. Thank you, Rakshit, one more time. Writing for my class. This should depict an exploration thing with the Node.js Express. The problem is I don't want to write these long prompts for every class. Then it takes away the problem. I can then just go to Canva and do it, right? It should be sort of automated based on the title. That would be the best. In the end, the goal is to save time, right? So I think it'll only be able to save time if that happens. But here, this is a start. Let's see. Shoot, I have quotes here. Sorry, I said I'll answer questions. Now I will. AI is a set of tool communicated over APIs. There is more to it which I'm missing. No, there is more to it. This is like scratching the surface. But the good thing is there are like a lot of startups that just work on APIs at this moment. Eventually, and the other good thing is, a lot of models are becoming open source. So you can actually run them locally. I still cannot say you can, train them. You probably don't have the compute to train them. But you do have, them running locally. So there is no gatekeeping of information thanks to things like Mistral or, the other open source models that are coming. And this is pretty good. If it would have said Express somewhere, it would have been nice. But this is also a great start. Yeah, it should add text there. And Rakshit said, okay, there you go. Generate a thumbnail with class style. Okay, there you go. Rakshit, do you know if I can give it a base image as well? Basically, I want this is the base image and things on the left change and I always appear here on the right. Do you know if this can be done as well? I will wait for your response. Sorry guys, I'm ignoring a lot of chat today. Let me finish this and then I'm happy to take more questions. Okay, generate a thumbnail with Express. Node.js Express. Deep dive. Minimalistic background. Okay, let's try that out. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen or what? Oh, I'm not sharing my screen! I'm sorry, guys. Happens every time. It's okay. Take a pause here. Let's take a breather. That is my bad, 100%. I'm sharing my screen now. So what I was saying was, this is a base image that I have. Would be nice if, I appear on the right and then whatever, the subtitle appears on the left. Okay, there we go. DALL-E has an API to generate versions of an existing image. Don't know if that'll help. That'll probably help. That's exactly what we need. So, okay. Version of an, okay, we'll see. Let's, get off the ground here first. Okay. What am I missing here? Oh, there we go. All right, to get a job in Web3, what tech stack should one be familiar with? So, high level. either you're very good at Rust or Solidity, or you're a really good full stack developer in whatever stack this company has their full stack code in, which React to bare minimum they will, and then backend God knows. This is very good. Only there is a typo, but it's fine. Fucking beautiful. Love it. Let's try it for a different class and then let's just merge this in. This would be super cool. Let's call it generate a thumbnail with Node.js Express deep dive. Let's call it bash and terminal. Last try and then we're good to go. Uske baad all that's left is writing some node code and integrating it, which shouldn't be too difficult. All right, sir, I know Python intermediate level. Can I start machine learning? You should. You probably know more Python than I do if you know intermediate level. I think, so that's the thing, right? Depends on whether you want to get into core machine learning or you want to, play with these APIs like I am. So if you want to get into core machine learning, I think Python is like the bare minimum. I think either way, Python is the bare minimum. Even if you want to do what I'm doing right now, it's the bare minimum. This is decent. Again, it's a little fishy from time to time, which frankly I couldn't care about. This is just for aesthetics. There is a title below the video, so people will be able to figure it out. Let's integrate this. We'll go from there. So now we have two options. We can either use the OpenAI NPM module. We have to do it in Node because the rest of the code is in Node, or we can use, this fetch API. Does anyone know which is better? There is a standard answer to this. Can you explain thoroughly how do you learn a new technology? See my name, Mehtab. So it's usually this. It's like pure curiosity. Ke bhai, what is happening? Why is there so much hype? Why are there so many people funding this specific technology? And if that is the case, what is the moat here that companies really want? What I'm working on right now probably isn't the moat. I mean, playing with APIs is sort of cool, but like knowing tricks like these, for example, the things that Rakshit shared right now, okay, do this, do that. That is sort of where you can provide some value to someone who has recently been funded. That is how I sort of follow these trends. Ki, bhai, what is the best way I can provide value to someone who has recently raised funds? Period, full stop. That is how I tend to target. So API calls are better, someone said. I don't know. I mean, I was about to say NPM module is better. But I guess I have no idea. I mean, I don't know if there's a standard interview question. This probably isn't a standard interview question. I just thought of it on the go. I would personally, just go with the HTTP call. I don't want to bring like OpenAI as a module into my project. All right. OpenAI has a better support for Node.js. Sure. I mean, I don't really mind. We can, whatever you say, we can do it. Let's create a poll. Start a poll. Should we use the NPM module? Yes or no? And whatever the poll says, we'll do. As the new AI tools are coming for web dev, is it time to switch to Web3? Give me one good AI tool that lets you, generate websites. The thing is, you'll always need context switching. So, I was building this complete pipeline. It's been 15 days since I've been uploading course material by hand. It's been a pain in my butt. I create the MP4, upload it on one platform, do some things, then go to the other platform, then generate manually the subtitles. Today, it took me around 3 hours to, build the whole thing. So even though it's easy to do it, I think, as I said, there's a video of mine that pretty much covers this. This will happen, most probably, may not happen actually, God knows. But if it does happen, dead. Where is that video? It's a nice video. I think whatever I've covered in that video is web dev dead. Is basically you always need people who can take ownership of products, and whoever is the person who has raised the money, whoever is the CEO of the company, will need someone to own a specific stack. You should be that person. So that at a high level, I feel will remain true, and slowly, I don't know, I think we have reached that peak, now we are slowly plateauing into the innovations that are happening, and most innovations that are happening on top of models. There were models, now people are building websites that let you build other websites, things like these. We will see how it goes. I think the whole question of should I be worried is going to remain a question, and only time will tell whether or not you should be worried. We'll see. In ETH India, one of the finalists was a one-click Web2 to Web3 transform that would write smart contracts for you. So is it like AI gets better? I mean, so, okay, hear me out here. Let's say there is a one-click button convert, Web 2 to Web 3, whatever. Would a big organization ever deploy that code without, reviewing it? No, they will need someone to review it, and else, like, it's a scary thing to do for you to take the specifically like blockchain code from an AI and deploy it. I wouldn't do it. Pretty sure no one would do it. For that, you need an expert. That's where I feel the industry will go. But other than that, like, there are 100 inefficiencies in the world. Even today, not the smartest people get the best jobs. Sometimes dumb people get jobs because they're able to wing their way in. So I think that will always happen. But could I be wrong? I could totally be wrong. All right. Need to integrate this. What does the poll results say? Where did it go? I think it was, there we go. Should we use the npm and tool 75%? Yes. Okay, let's do it. And I did already install it. So let's just create a new npxtsc init. This is why I hate new machines. Don't have nvim here. Okay. tsconfig. What cloud providers are you using to run Stable Diffusion? I am not running Stable Diffusion. And if I had to, there are like 1,000 startups that are giving out like free credits right now. I'd probably not run it in house. I'd probably use one of them, or replicate it, which I'm assuming it probably has. It supports Tally, or whatever model you were talking about. Sorry. tsconfig default. Oof, that looks a little more than what I need right now, but chalo, theek hai. So put this on the side. All I was saying was A is getting better and takes away Web 2 jobs. It would take away Web 3 jobs too. So no point being worried about thinking, oh yeah, that's a good point. Ki haan, aisa thodi hai ki if it takes Web 2 jobs, it'll take Web 3 jobs. If it takes Web 3 jobs, it'll take, Web 4 jobs. Do you know what Web 4 is? I don't either. It's just a bad joke. Let's see. Where is API? There you go. Image generation. Node.js. There we go. Okay. Okay. Great. Either I'm dumb or the docs are not updated. OpenAI.create image. Can we get a job in development without solving any TSA problems? Sure. I think you can. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Whenever I open an assignment resolution, I go blank. Concept is clear though. This is almost like, you're stuck in tutorial hell. We'll solve an assignment at the end of this class though. So you tell me how you feel by the end of this class. But okay, that's good feedback. Image URL is this. Come on. All right. prompt model size. Oh, that looks good. What's the response dot? Let's just log this. What am I building? Great question, sir. Let me log this and then share it with you. Always gets me. I have done a BCA, planning to do masters in the US. Should I focus on master skill? You should focus on masters. If you've thought about it, no point, spending time here, trying the things. Don't put your hand into many things. If you know for sure you want to get into whatever, go for a master's, you should. I mean, there are no downsides to going for a master's other than, your tuition fees, which is a one-time thing. So I would go. Okay, time to stop sharing my screen for a second here. All right, I think I can share it back. There we go. All right, let's see. I sent you a website link on Instagram. I said, good, I saw that. It's like a website I built back in school. It is pretty good. I'm not sure if it is useful to me, but the website looked pretty good. All right, this seems to work. Very good, very good, very good. Of 0.url, okay. The only other thing I probably need to do is copy this over to our own S3 because, I don't want this to always sort of be dependent on another provider. I want the thumbnail in-house. Why have you paused updates of your Chrome? This is an old laptop, probably, that's why. I met your senior from ITR, ITM, came PhD, good works. Discussed with him. Indeed, leaving Goldman is a bold decision. I don't know if that's true, but okay. Sure. So this is a WebStorm. And the one that this is not WebStorm, this is VS Code. The one that I'm usually on is NeoVim. Problem statement for today. Someone asked. Problem statement was pretty simple. Given a title of a video, I need the thumbnail generated automatically. We're actually almost there. DALL-E seems to do everything we need. The question really is, do we want to, make it better, give it a base image that it can, create things on top of, or are we good with DALL-E? So I'm not sure about that yet. Curl. What were the dimensions that we wanted? What were the dimensions? A.txt, where did that go? There you go. So I'm going to try that next. Basically try to give it a base image and see if it works. Will ChatGPT replace Google search, or will there be parallel existence? Only time will tell. If only I could predict these things. Okay, time to go and figure out the next part. Who here already knows this? What is the easiest way, like already available API, where I can give this image? Which one? Where is my Canva? I need to give it this image. I need to tell it, don't basically give it a mask on top of this on this side, and tell it, bro, do your thing here on the left. Is there an easy way to do it, or I have to figure out by Googling this? New computer science C++. Trying to find a good question here and also trying to find a solution to my problem. Which tech stack mandatory for getting decent freelancing job in India? Been a while, like ever since. Never have I worked like in an Indian startup, unfortunately. Unsure of their tech stack. Grind here for jobs. Take loan. Do masters in Germany. Great question. I think the answer lies within. I think these are questions you need to ask yourself, right? Fortunately, my opinion is very blurred, and based on the things I have done, you have to decide this by yourself. Image variations endpoint in DALL-E. You can try that out. Not sure. Okay, let's try that out. I am unsure if it will work either, because how do I give it a mask? But I think it will just smudge my face really bad. But we will see. Where is OpenAI? Variation. All right. JS response equal to create image variation, fs.create read stream model, but like this doesn't have a prompt, so the variation does not take a prompt as an input. It seems that won't work. Create CDG variation, or does it? Can I pass in a prompt here? Probably not. Let's see. Create variation. No. Create variation image. Create variation params image model and response format size and user. So it does not have a prompt. So it'll just give me a variation of my photo, which I don't want. I just started coding 3 years ago. Sorry, I'll just figure this out on the side. What to do? Oh, it's all good, Rakshit. You don't have to apologize. Do I need to study from IIT to get high-paying jobs like you? Said this a few times. I have a few friends who are not from IIT, earn much more than me. A few friends from IIT earn much less than me. So it's all, a little bit of luck and a little bit of being at the right place at the right time, and of course, your hard work. Please tell me which IDE do you use to give a YouTube tutorial. YouTube tutorial, I'll use this or WebStorm. Day to day, I use Vim now. More specifically, NeoVim. Even more specifically, LazyVim. All right, no good answers here. Let's see if we can find something. If not, I think I already have what I need. Duplicate models. Create a model. Explore. Variation. Generating object shovel variation with stable diffusion. Let's try that out. In painting. Okay, that sounds like what we need. Drop an image, drop a mask. Okay, so this I tried before the class on a different model. Let's see if this one has better results. Mine had pretty bad results. Where is it? Desktop. Screenshots. Where's the mask? Okay, never mind, I can find it. This is the image and the mask was here in Excel draw. Approx how much time? Where is it? I don't have it. Okay, let's create it again. I don't need anything here. There we go. That looks good enough. And let's create a white one. Here to here. Color it white and move it to the back. Oh, sorry. Move this to front. Bring forward. Why is it not coming forward? There we go. All right, let's see. From which college my friends are? Good question. That's a good question. Local colleges. My batchmates I'm barely in touch with. Very few. That too from time to time. People I talk to daily or very often are from my circle is from one local college, some Maharaja Agras and some college like that. All right. Let's just see if this what this gives me. I think I'm being charged for this. I'm not sure. Hello, Bhaiya. I'm a student of Code 2. Assignments fields. Let's solve a few assignments here. Where did you start learning AI resources? Pretty ad hoc. Twitter. You just hear about what's the latest project, what's happening there. If they have a GitHub page, go to the GitHub and start to look at it. That's high level how I've been learning it. All right. How should I know when to start contributing? When you can read other people's code bases when you're good. Oh boy. Not what I was looking for. Not that I mind this, but let's just fix the dimensions first. This looks pretty bad. Get info. What are the dimensions? 1560 cross 8672. All right, let's generate that one more time. Can you get suggestions on geographic information system image processing? No idea what that is. Maharaja Agrasen Institute of Technology. That is correct. I have a few friends from there. A lot of my circle is there for some reason. Which projects to do as a fresher? Great question. New video coming very soon which covers this. Make a video on NeoVim setup. Sure, I will make a video on NeoVim setup. That's actually a good idea. Runway ML. Okay, someone's given a suggestion. Let's try that out next. I have used Runway in the past as well. runwayml.com/ai.magic-tools. My only concern with these, APIs on top of models is they can get expensive, but we don't have too many thumbnails, so it's fine. Okay, this is not bad. It's getting there. What was our prompt originally? Let's see. .txt. I don't think I can talk to this like a human. Bash and terminal text on screen. Let's try it. I don't know if this will work. Should I pursue masters or select? I mean, if you can afford the masters, you should go for a masters. Learning before earning is always the thing to keep in mind if you're currently deciding and if you can afford it, because you can always earn. You can't go back to college. You become very lazy as time goes by. Change prompt. Give me a nice prompt here, Bhavesh. Can you increase the volume from your side? I think we're at full volume here and I'm like literally shoved inside the mic, so unsure if I can do that. I can be a little louder though. All right. Any good communities to follow on Twitter? Currently I'm following all AI people, all Web3 people. Just go to my Twitter and see who I'm following. You'll find like every other AI. Oh, there you go. Fucking A, I don't hate this. This is pretty good. This is much better than I was expecting it to be. Do you guys like it? I like it. What model is this? Reparate V3. This is pretty good. I did not expect it to perform this well, but give me a better prompt and we will see if that, frankly, I liked the other one more, but this one gives, what do you call it? It's more realistic. So I don't know. We'll see. College clubs teaching me solidarity. Blockchain concepts should I follow? I think you mean solidity. So yeah, solidity is the way to go most probably, because I don't know. It was up until 3 months ago, this was true. Okay, solidity is Ethereum is the standard blockchain. Now Solana is catching up really quickly. So might not be the worst idea in the world to follow some smart YouTubers Solana series. Smart YouTuber. It's a year old but covers all the basic concepts pretty well. All right. Tweak it. Give me a text, bash and terminal minimalist. For your Rust playlist on Solana was great. Thank you. I appreciate that, Rakshit. Bash and terminal. Photorealistic. Class for teachers, students. I don't know. This sounds pretty bad. The website isn't working. Which one? Well, this one, yeah, there's an issue. Ignore that. Don't go to 100xdevs.com. Instead, go to either harkirat.classics.co.in or go to app.100xdevs.com. This will take you to the same place. Ignore 100xdevs.com. I forwarded it. They're trying to fix it. All right. Where was I? Okay, we're waiting for the output. I am a college dropout. Almost created the app. Okay. A few people created the app. I don't know if it's very useful to me anymore because I ended up giving, my YouTube access to the team that I work with. So, but I would love to try it out either way. This looks not bad. One thing is I've not cut this correctly. Let's cut this slightly better because, I don't love how this looks right now. The question is, how do I do it? Okay. Let's create a few small circles here. Okay, that's better. All right. Can be slightly leaner. Sorry, guys. Focus is slightly distracted. Okay, that's pretty good. You are a thumbnail designer. I'm teacher, student, Rust programming languages. Please create a thumbnail. Oh, okay. Beautiful. Let's try that out. I'm sorry, I just confused this for, a question. All right, clear file, add the other one. There we go. Mask. Alrighty, let's try it out. Any questions until now? Is full stack future proof? Why is every second question in this direction? I don't know. It's future proof when it comes to learning this technology. I don't know if it's future proof when it comes to getting a job. God knows, man. These are things that no one can predict. Would be nice if I could predict them. You can make money out of predicting outcomes like this, especially if you're right. I am unsure if that is true, but we'll see. Java or C++. I'm first student, machine learning. Future of mainframe. Never heard of it. Don't hate it. Express. Do you follow some framework to let you multitask well? No, I've heard of a few things that sort of let you do it. The only thing like framework here is when you're working on something, for example, now that I'm working on this thing, finish it end to end, because it's very easy to get stuck at 99%, and that becomes sort of hard to, it'll just always stay stuck at 99% basically. So if you've sat down to do something, even if it takes an extra hour, finish it and then move on to the next thing. All right. Could you please give your website's address? It's this. What do you think about product management? I don't have an opinion. I've not worked closely with them. Most companies I've worked with don't have them. So I'm unsure. Yeah, this isn't great. Like it's just, I need like some text here that's realistic. Create a thumbnail for marketing and education video. Bash tunnel with minimalistic background. All right, let's try that out. Also, I don't know how much I'm being charged for each one of these. I'm just running these. I was trying to create a chess recap 2023, but I don't know how do I do dumb data templates made of extracted interesting data, but can't make pretty shareable. Could you elaborate on that, Rakshit? You ask smart questions, but I don't understand this question of yours. हमारी मांगे पूरी करो. आपकी मांगे क्या हैं? Can you update Web3 video soon? Yeah, it's on the charts for sure, but don't have enough time. A roadmap, sure I can create, but what will you do with the roadmap? I think learning it is slightly better. Thoughts on data engineering is again something I don't know about. So this is so good but so bad at the same time, right? Yeah, I don't think we can ask it to give us text. Photorealistic coding photo on bash and terminals. I think text I'll just have to put on top somehow. I have created a design templates and I have stats. You have data. Is there a backend server that lets me dump text into images at exact places? Created a design template and I have stats. Is there a backend service that lets me dump data into images at exact places? I don't know if there's a backend place. You can use FFmpeg to do what you're asking, which is like put some text on top of an image at some XY coordinate. Market conditions in Web3 right now, booming a little bit. As the market recovers, becomes easier. I'm seeing a bunch of posts about people are hiring, but hiring cautiously. So, standard 80K, 100K, nothing to foresee are like just at the moment. Remove the negative prompt. I did not even think of that. Node.js and Express, no negative prompt. Let's try that out. Java or C++. Neither at the moment, but mostly C++. If I have to gun to my head, C++. Any upcoming AI session in a structured manner? Not that I've thought of at the moment. शेर को हिंदी में कोर्स चाहिए. I don't know, dude. It's like, why exclude a certain audience who cannot, even though it's a small audience, but they can't understand Hindi. So specifically the course, why does it, if you can understand English, what benefit does Hindi provide? Maybe other than, being a little more relatable. That's the only reason, this channel is English. You can edit. Yeah, this is not going anywhere, unfortunately. Even though this is pretty close. All right. Let me think here. Do we need to spend more time on this, or should we just call it? Let me see if I can find another model here. In Paint. Okay, let's try this one out. The reason I like this one is this won't have text, but that is fine. We don't really need text if, the background is good. I think we're sorted. This is the mask. This is the image. And let's run it. I'm currently in second year college. You can use OpenAI edit option under image generation, usage, edit in docs. Edit option under image generation. Let's see. Does it let me do like in painting like this? That I'm doing here. Where is it? Edits. Oh, there you go. You are right, sir. You are 100% right. Thank you very much. If you were in the cohort, you would get a bounty right now. Where did it go? Why not Midjourney? I don't think they have an API. Where is it? Let me take a screenshot of who wrote this. Sorry, I missed it, dude. But like, thank you. This is exactly what we needed. And DALL-E seems to be performing easier. I already know the API. So this might just do what we need. Let's see. Let's also first see the result of the other guy. But I think we might not need the other guy. Where is it? There we go. Images dot create image edit. No. Create. No. Okay, what am I missing here? Also known as importing, the image edits endpoint allows you to edit or extend an image by uploading an image and a mask. The transplant areas of the mask indicate where the image should be edited. Okay, I get that, but how do I find how to call this function? Nope. Open your create image edit. Only DALL-E 2. Only DALL-E 2. That is fine. But how do I call it? Any solutions here? What I'm missing, or do I just need to go inside the library, or will you guys do that for me? Only DALL-E 2. Okay, let's try this out using curl to begin with. Okay. Question is, how do I pass in these? This will be hard. Change parameters. Oh, the parameters are the issue. Fucking A. Is that the case? No. This function doesn't exist only. No. Edit creation params. All right. That's a good suggestion here. Let's see. No. Today we're building a thumbnail generator for YouTube. Maybe, haha, you're fired. My team, or mostly for the course. There we go. That's a good suggestion. I should do that. Where are we? Your thoughts on learning DevOps and cloud engineering? You should do it. I don't have much thoughts when it comes to these things. Whatever interests you in coding is what you should, tend to learn. But again, the only thing to keep in mind in all of this is, you're building projects from the get-go and, doing things the right way, which is like not doing very beginner things, so many things, things like that. Alrighty. Who will help me out here? How do I create an image edit? Can someone give me a curl? Can someone guide me how to do it in Postman, or should I just do it? Let's also see the results for the replicate model. Why is it stuck? Oh no, it's not stuck. There you go. Huh. Not great. Bash and terminal. I don't know what this is. I think the mask is, well, okay, it is the mask that's incorrect, then my bad. Yeah, it is the mask that's incorrect. All right, let's fix the mask. We can get back to it. Run. Using DALL-E 2 will only generate square images. Is that so? You're right. Yeah, this won't work for us. Unfortunate, but yes, you are right. DALL-E 2 will only generate square images, so not going to happen. Let's go back here into Excel Draw and fix this up. There we go. Slightly better. Oh, what the fuck? Right, that looks better. If your image isn't color, just make it color black or mask. Oh, okay, I will try that. That's a good. Okay, I'll try that later. That's a good suggestion, but it's not a big problem at the moment. This is taking so long. Huh. Yeah, this looks really bad. God. I was really hoping we'll be able to figure this out by now. Because it's been almost over an hour here, which is, more than I was hoping this will take. The image, the mask. Let's run that. The only thing that's left to try is either we try Runway, or we, you know, create something like use an automatic A11, whatever that is called, UI, and experiment with all the models that exist. Has anyone already done this? Because it would be nice if this is just outsourced to one of you guys. All right, let's see. Just ask ChatGPT, it'll give the code. The code for what? What should I ask? Add these words: photorealistic, extremely detailed, dark theme. The Oh, well, that's my bad. There was a typo. Well, it's getting there. Terminal class tutorial. All right. How much am I being charged for all of these? I feel like this one's expensive. It's taking a really long time. 38 seconds. I guess it's fine. Is being money minded a good thing or a bad thing? Controversial question here. I don't have a good answer. The thing about money is, just try to reach your number as soon as possible, and maybe keep it to yourself. Don't create videos on 4CR. He said right when he's about to release a video about his 2024 earnings, 2023 earnings. I'm not. Talked to a few people. Apparently not the smartest thing in the world to do, so I probably won't do it. But 2023 has been kind. Specifically, Web3 investments have done beautifully. All right. Nah. Okay, so this didn't do anything. Let's try a different one. I think we have a better mask now, so I just need, a good. How was this realistic vision? There is nothing realistic about this. Oh boy. I'm just trying out random things now, guys. All right. How do you create more variations in the single go? No idea. Okay, I think we have everything. Just need to add the image. No, sorry, it's wrong. The mask and the image, which is right here. Right, let's try that out. Try imparting plus masking stability AI might be a good solution. Okay, let's try that. Do they have an API? Probably have an API. Let's see if there are some good questions here. Okay. Don't hate it. Express, Node.js, HTTP servers. Online MCA. I don't know. I think online degrees are fine today, especially. So the common question I get asked is, can you do what you would do without an IT degree? And the answer remains yes, if I had the same circle of 2 to 3 good seniors. Use Midjourney is best for such things. It is, but do they have an API? I don't think so. Thumbnail, topic, express, not just bold, realistic. Okay, let's try that out. Class first YouTube. Okay. Huh. Yeah, this is like really bad. This model is not going to do your job. Okay. Do you have another model in mind, Vineet, that will do the job here? copy the code from VS Code where you are getting the error. Oh, ask ChatGPT. Oh, I seriously doubt it can understand that. It's definitely from it definitely is not from the cutoff. So this library has been updated since 2021 September, which is what ChatGPT understands. So I highly doubt it'll be able to. Who is this guy right here? Looks like a twin, but I agree this might not do our job. Oof. I'm just going to experiment with a few. Okay, I'm going to try the same thing out on 3 different models now, and whatever gives us the best result, if any, we will use, else we will just use what we already have. All right, we have this, we have this, we have this. Okay, we have 3 of these. What are the dimensions? Oh. Nope. Okay, this is the only one then. The mask and the image. And we run. All right. Why are you giving that particular prompt though? Oh, someone just pasted it. I have no idea. Do you have a better prompt? This is a random prompt. Height and width have to be divisible by 8, but are okay. I think it needs to be 1600 here, and then we'll be fine. Okay, text DaVinci 003. All right. How do I search models here? Explore. Is that the right? All right, I see a few suggestions here. I am going to just. Whew. Yep, not going to happen. Have you tried Photoshop API? I have not. What if I don't have good seniors? Then find good people. And the good thing is we have like YouTube these days where people just come and tell everything, so you should be fine. All right, guys, I think we're gonna call it here. Can't find a good solution for this. If you have one, Discord is always open. Tag me and I'll happily look at it. Okay, let's see. Someone posted something. Let's try that out. Minimal background and title mentioned in it. Okay, let's try that out. Stability AI. Okay, let's quickly try that out. My battery is running out. Let's wait for this though. Can you share React? Folks just joined the stream now. May know what's going on. Nothing much. We're trying to create a thumbnail generator and then like hook it up to a pipeline that we have. Not been very successful, but pretty close. We have a simple thumbnail. We don't have something that has me on the right and the thumbnail on the left, which is what we're trying to achieve right now. So that's a high level. Someone said charge. All right, let me charge. Well, that is not great. Stability AI next. Okay, how do I try one of the Stability AI models? Stability AI is the one that created the other one, right? What is it called? I keep forgetting the name. Okay, let's try that out. They have a UI apparently, which I haven't used ever. Currently in my second year, your views on quantum computing don't have any. Are those Russian words? Maybe, unsure. I can't read Russian, unfortunately. Would be nice. Would help when, never mind. Let's do that. Well, that's not the worst thing in the world. Oh no, it's not 150. My WPM is probably 100. Oh boy, that's definitely a mildly chubby version of me. Or I just, never mind. Let's see. How can we do replace background, swap? Nope, I don't see what I need here. Is there in painting? Try GIMP? I don't think so. Can you teach finance? Not unsure. It has in painting plus masking API. Does it? Okay. I'm a little hesitant to look at APIs right now, but let's see. Fucking A. Oh, looks like I'm in the wrong place. Stability AI API. There we go. API platform, API documentation. In painting. Okay, this looks like what we need. Image to image / masking. Okay. V1 generation, engine ID, image to image upscale, and then masking. There we go. All right. Do they have some curl that I can copy? Mask source, mask black image, init image, mask image, and then the okay, let's try that out. Is animated website going to help me finding internship? Probably not. Currently studying in 12th. Add Java to the cohort. Let's finish one thing first. All right. Last thing we're going to try. Let's create an API. Oh, there's a sandbox. There we go. Image to image. Where is in painting? Why is it disabled? Do I need to sign up or what? Can you share a React.js community? What do you mean by React.js community? People where place where people are talking about React? I don't know. I mean, that's probably a good one. I have no idea. I've never been, at a specific technology community. I've only been like, there's a Web3 community or full stack community or not even that, just like Web3 community. That's it. So I don't know if I am the right person to answer this question. Okay, let's try that out. Someone has posted something. I see your curl command. Let's see. Oh, so the problem with that is we can't use DALL-E because it only provides square images, which we don't need. Cool. I don't see anything here, and this is disabled for some weird reason. Let's try text to image. See if the text to image is good. Then in painting we can figure out later on. Generate. Okay, there you go. It also gave us some code, which is good. Huh. That is not great. Yeah, this is pretty bad. All right, guys. There, whenever you're doing something like this, it's sorry, wasn't sharing my screen, was I? Doesn't matter. Very bad results. So long story short, nothing is pretty useful here. Whenever you're doing something like this, especially experiments like these, always go to time box it, else you'll be stuck trying the same thing again and again, and there are diminishing effects to spending time on this. I have a V1. I'm going to publish it, and if someone finds something better, ping on Discord, and then let's do another stream with you. But that's a high level of where I'm at right now. Thank you all for joining. Any questions before we call it here? Yeah, I'm really bad at sharing screen. I need another monitor so I can see what I'm streaming. Control net in stable diffusion, someone pinged. This one is done using, all right, let's see. Someone has posted something on Discord. Original, not great. Someone posted this. All right. How are you learning AI? Just building projects like these, and also a streamlined path that I have, but not been following it as well as I should have. Can you generate images with space right next with mask with GIMP? I think you mean GIMP, and the whole goal is to use AI here. I'm sure there are ad hoc ways to do it, but we want to figure out how we can do it using AI. Please explain why the Stable Diffusion codebase has too many .env files in their codebase. I have never seen Stable Diffusion GitHub. Let's see. It only has one file. If this is at all the environment variable file, because this is Python, I have no idea. Could you elaborate a little bit more on the question? I'm part of your code, currently doing assignments. Can you tell me what should I do? Parallelly, build some projects. So what we've learned until now will probably not be enough to build projects, but eventually, yeah, working on TensorFlow along with the code is a great decision. You should do it. And someone's asking a discount on the code. I think early bird is still active. I'm unsure though. It'll not take you down to like the original price, but get you pretty close. How I'm on a work permit. How do I convince them for a contract work? I wouldn't do that. If you think it's going against your visa, don't do it. Not worth it. Never worth it. All right. Last set of questions here. What are the upcoming tech I should learn other than Web3, AI, and ML? You pretty much covered it. I don't know if I know anything. I mean, there's information security. That's pretty good in case you need something new other than these. Same set of questions. Is Vercel CDN good enough? Should you shift to CloudFront? It is good enough. Depends on. I mean, yeah, it's good enough. Period. Full stop. It's just expensive than doing it other places. Right, it would kick up. Okay. Let's see. We'll figure it out. Web development is slightly easier to start off with rather than app development. And my views on Django is it is pretty good. If you want to get into Python, probably the easy way to understand the syntax. View as crypto as an asset class. Beautiful if you're investing just in blue chip. Can be great or really bad if you do DJ and stuff. But if you invest in blue chip, it'll probably beat all asset classes, is what I feel. What do I mean when I say blue chip? I mean BTC ETH and maybe Sol, but mostly BTC ETH at this moment. All right, we'll have to call it here. Thank you, everyone. I think we've reached somewhere, but we might do another one of these to perfect this out. All right, let's call it. Thank you all for joining. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.